it's Brendle, and today we are going to be going over our July budget. We are on the second half of the year. So exciting. These stickers are Whimsy Luxe from her seasonal sticker book, and I made these ones, which you can find on my Etsy shop. And then we will dive into the monthly budget, and these are also stickers that I made. You can find on the shop, and let's dive in. So we're gonna list out our categories, which first for income, we combined our income. And then for fixed expenses, we have mortgage, our minimum for our Tacoma, the phone bill, our sewer and garbage, life insurance, Netflix, and then for variable expenses, we have our sinking funds, groceries, internet, and restaurant. And then we don't have any extras that we are planning for July, so that'll be blank, but I like to keep it just in case at the end of the month things change. So our combined income for July is estimated at $5,600, and it's been that way for a bit. We did both get raises recently, and we are thinking of in August maybe reevaluating where our income is and maybe adjusting it a little bit so that we don't have as much extra at the end of the month to figure out what to do with, so that we can kind of stay focused on our goals. Then for a mortgage, that is $1,241. Our minimum on our Tacoma is $590. Our phone bill is $152, which I just had to renew a discount that I had on my phone bill, and I think it was with a previous employer. So I did do the veterans discount on there, and so I'm not sure exactly if it's the same or if it'll be different, but I believe for July it'll be the same, but in August we might have to reevaluate and maybe move it to a variable until we know exactly. For garbage, that has been $80 for a few months, so I moved it back to fixed expenses. Life insurance is $38 like normal, and Netflix is $10. And one thing you might have seen on here is that Hulu is no longer listed. We still have it, but I noticed that the credit card that's going to, it's the only thing that's going on that credit card. I never use it. It has some points on there that are too small to cash out, but I can use transaction eraser or something like that and use it towards the $2 that our Hulu was. And there's enough credit on there to go until November, when we'll have to decide whether we want to renew or not. So I just removed it from there. It is still on my calendar here because I still have to go onto my credit card and use my points towards it. But it doesn't impact our budget, so it's not on this one. So our total fixed expenses are $2,111. For variable sinking funds, we are going to add $2,663. For groceries, we are still planning to do $700. For June so far, we've been doing very well, and then I'll show you in a bit, but I've already set up my weekly check-in so that it is ready, and I'll be more prone to use it because in June I didn't set it up, and so I haven't been using it. And we were out of town for the first week, so we didn't have to go grocery shopping, which I think helped us, and we have about a week and a half left of the month right now and we're doing well. Next we have internet, which actually these should be switched because I like to go in descending order, but whoopsies. Internet, I moved to variable because it's been kind of fluctuating and I think it'll be $51, but I just want to make sure. And then restaurant is $75. And so our total variable expenses for July is $3,489. And again, total for extras is going to be 0 because we're not adding anything. Sorry about that. The total for extras is going to be 0. I need to go take my eye drops. I did end up getting LASIK in June, so I am on the recovery for that, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, ready to dive into our sinking funds here. Again, we'll write out the categories and then go over what we budget to add to them. So our first category is auto insurance. Next we have auto maintenance. And then we have beauty, which also includes basic hygiene. Next we have card tabs. And then we have clothes for myself, and then clothes for Matt. We have a Costco category. This is for our membership. Next we have dogs. They have their own category. I have 2 of them, a golden retriever and then a mix of Australian Shepherd and Husky. The next category is electric, which is a monthly bill, but I try to average it throughout the year so it's not high impact to our budget in the summer and winter months and kind of evens out. Next we have entertainment. And then we have a fitness and health category. Then a furniture. We have gas, which is for our vehicles. Next we have 2 gifts categories. One is for Christmas and the other one is for all the other holidays, which I label them Christmas and general. So that includes birthdays, anniversaries for other people, Valentine's Day, all those holidays. Next we have home extras. And home improvement. Next we have hunting, and we have a medical category. We have office supplies and books. We have outdoors, technology, vacation, and lastly is our water bill, and this is quarterly, so we contribute every month for it, and then 4 times a year we pay it. Okay, so now we're gonna go over what we're gonna budget. We don't have beginning because those amounts will be the ending for June, and June is not over. So for auto insurance, we are not budgeted anything for. It is fully funded for the next payment, and then probably in August we'll start funding it again. Next we have auto maintenance, and we are adding 400. I am wanting to do a fender elimination kit, for my Ninja, and then we are wanting to get a canopy for Matt for the Tacoma. For beauty, we are adding 150. Card tabs, we are not funding. It has a decent amount in there already. For clothes, we are both getting 100. For Costco, that is fully funded for our yearly membership. Dogs is getting 150. Electric is an average of 100 a month. And entertainment, we are also adding 100. Fitness and health, we are not adding anything. We could use some more protein, but we have plenty in there. And then for furniture, we have been just adding 100 and slowly building that up. I know Costco will have furniture out this month, but I don't know if we are going to get one or not. Next, we have gas. We are adding 150. For Christmas gifts, we are fully funded for this year. And then gifts in general, we're adding 100. Home extras is also getting 100. Same with home improvement. And then hunting, we're dropping down to 50. Matt doesn't think he needs anything, and he wants to put more money in the outdoors category. So for medical, that has a decent amount right now, and at the end of June, we're gonna kind of figure out how much we want in medical and then keep it at that amount. Next, we have office supplies and books, and we are just adding 50. Outdoors, we are adding 338. Technology, we are adding 50. Vacation, we are adding 500. We have a couple camping trips, which won't be too much money, but we are also helping my sister move, which she currently lives about 300 miles away, and she's moving closer, and so we are going to go over there and help her move over. And we'll probably have to stay at a hotel for one of the nights. So we kind of wanted to put some money in there in case we needed to. And then lastly is water, which averages to $25 a month. So if we add up all of that, it comes out to $2,663, which matches the amount that we put on our monthly budget. Now we flip over to here. Here's my weekly check-in. I even wrote out all the categories. I'm going to keep track of vacation as well. Normally I just do gas, groceries, and restaurant. But since we have we have like 3 weekends in a row that we're doing things. So I want to make sure our vacation is within budget. So then we are going to look at our paycheck breakdown here. So I remember to already put the budget in. And for income, we are just going to evenly place this across. And we won't be able to do holdover yet. For mortgage, we're going to wait on that. We're actually going to look at the calendar, and we're going to go down through when the bills are due. So again, Hulu won't impact our budget. Electric is in the second pay period, so I have a category here for electric, taking it out of the sinking funds, and we're going to put it into that paycheck 2 column, and it's about 100 these days. Next we have life insurance, and even though it is technically on that first day of Matt's next paycheck, I'm going to take life insurance and Netflix here and put it in the second paycheck column so that the money's there and I can just pay it early. So life insurance is 38 and Netflix is 10. Okay. Next we have garbage, which we're going to put into the third pay period. I just remembered I only had one of these stickers. I need to print another one. And so I do get paid on the 25th is the other paycheck. So these two are in the third paycheck. So we will add Tacoma and garbage. And then internet, phone, and mortgage will go on the internet. Oh, I put it in order over here. Is 51. The phone is 152. And mortgage, we're gonna split throughout the month. So first I want to go to gas, and we added 150, and I'm gonna put 100 out of the first paycheck and then 50 out of the third one. We've been doing it like that for a few months and it's been working out well. Vacation, we added 500, but I'm gonna specifically pull 200 out of the first paycheck so that we can get ready for our camping trip on, it's this week and then this weekend, and then this last weekend is when we are helping my sister. So we'll take 200 out of the first paid period and then 200 out of the third. Groceries, I've been really liking doing 200, and then splitting the last amount with 150 each. Our restaurant, I always take in the beginning because I like to have it ready. I don't think I'm going to take anything from our first pay period for fixed expenses, so that'll be 0. And then for, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 75. So we have a lot left. So I think I'm going to pull 500 for sinking funds. That means for a total variable, we will have 1,075, which then if we take our income minus our total variable, we will have 325 to roll over. So now we have 1,725, and I think we'll take half of the mortgage now, which is about 600. Just to even numbers here. And that means we have 648 for our total fixed expenses. And then for sinking funds, I'm going to take another 500, 5, 6, 7, 800 for total variable. So if we take 1725 minus 648 minus 800, we get 277, and then that will roll over to the third pay period. So now we have 1677 for the the third pay period, the second to the last. Since we're taking out Tacoma, I'm not going to take out mortgage. We have the garbage. So we have 670 for total fixed expenses, and I think I'll do 500 again for sinking funds. So we were going to be taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 900 for variable expenses. Then if we take 1677 minus 670 minus 900, means we have 107 to roll over. So now we have 1507 for that last pay period, and we're gonna go down our list and make sure that we've gotten everything. So like mortgage, we still have 641 left to equal the 1241. We've already allocated Tacoma. We have our phone bill, garbage is allocated, life insurance is allocated, Netflix. So then the total for fixed expenses in that last. So next we have sinking funds, and these 3 categories come out of there, so we'll have to add these all up that we've already taken. So it looks like we have 1,000, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 2150 has already been taken out. That means we have 513 left. Groceries is all allocated, restaurant is, and so is internet. So our total variable expenses is 714 out of that last pay period. And if you take 1507 minus 793 minus 714 equals 0, which shows us allocating our expenses for the month of our paychecks. I hope this helps you kind of get an idea of how you could work through your pay periods and making sure that everything is paid. You can even break this out more. I just break out the 3 categories and then take out lump sums, but you could break out all of your categories and determine when you want all of these taken out. But just know that this just gives an idea of how you can make your budget flexible and work it in. And wish me luck on doing my weekly check-in for July. And I appreciate you for hanging out, watching till the end. If you're still here, you can put some firework emoji in the comments. I would love that. It'd be fun. And let me know also if you have any questions. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you're subscribed so when July ends, you can see how this budget wrapped up. And in a couple weeks, I'll have the recap for June up. I think that's it. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching me go through this. And I will see you next time. Bye.